Oh yeah, welcome back to Degreelessness. It's time for God Mode and Golden Eyes, baby. Get psyched. I'm Shanghai Pete, of course, the original edgelord and your good buddy in the mix. Thanks for chilling with us tonight while we once again bravely risk hurting people's feelings on the internet. Excessive juvenile profanity and rational discussion of reality has never been so subversive, am I right?
You're like an artist, an entrepreneur.
An iconoclast.
Hopefully our childish antics and ruthless cynicism put a smile on your face, or at least make it a little easier to get through the day. In any case, what we have for you tonight is just a quick little dip back to the lab to take a look at a video clip a friend of mine recently sent me on Twitter. Normally, I'd rather eat bees than allow exposure to a Twitter feed to start boring holes through my brain, but this came highly recommended, so fuck it, right? I was not disappointed. Let's check it out again together.
The way he leaps off of rooftops and flips backwards to face the camera before falling into a headfirst dive is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. It gives me goosebumps every time he does it.
Yeah, there's quite a lot going on there, right? Maybe you've seen this already, maybe you haven't, but just in case you don't know, this isn't some out-of-context clip taken from a small-time creator's channel or a failing independent gaming blog or the random musings of a brainless nobody with 6 followers, 0 influence, and no cultural relevance. And no, it isn't an Anita Sarkeesian side project either. It's from the official review of Spider-Man Miles Morales, the PS5 launch title, published by GameSpot. Yeah. There's so much going on here, I don't even know where to start. In fact, I'm not sure it would even be possible to truly convey all of the things that are wrong with this and why. Why is the reviewer bringing race into a discussion about how Spider-Man moves? Wouldn't being fucking Spider-Man have much more of an influence on his movement than, say, what ethnicity he happens to be? How is this relevant to a game review? Why does the reviewer seem amazed by Spider-Man doing what ostensibly amounts to classic Spider-Man things? Has he never seen Spider-Man jump off a building before? For that matter, has he ever seen Spider-Man? What type of person gets goosebumps from how black they perceive a jumping animation to be? I mean, hold on. Really think about that for a second. What could be going through your head to make you decide that the best way to describe an animation in a video game is as a function of blackness? Like, who even uses that word? How does a thought like that even occur to you? Now, in addition, after watching this, you may also find yourself wondering, is it morally responsible to allow people that use phrases like the swagger of a black teen to even have a public platform? Is it actually 1955? Are we sure that this guy isn't attempting some inexplicable form of self-parody that we don't understand? Is this the type of criteria we should expect to see games judged against going forward? I mean, you get the point, but I could go on and on. To say that I was overwhelmed with the first time I saw this would be an understatement of biblical proportions. I wept. I pissed myself laughing. I was catatonic with despair. I experienced the absence of all hope. I stared into the abyss and saw the death of human potential. I witnessed the first murder. I was gored to death on the horns of plenty, abandoned by joy, and confronted with evidence of the abject failure of the human race. Now, I've been known to talk some shit about the games industry in my time. I've made some fairly well-reasoned arguments, I think, and even offered measured and thoughtful criticism from time to time. But this right here, this says more about the current state of gaming, the industry, society, culture, and even the human condition than I ever have or could, even given a lifetime to do it. Like, if someone woke up from a 30-year coma and asked, hey, what's culture in video games like now? What'd I miss? I would just show them this video. It says everything anyone has or will ever say about this nightmare that we call modern society, and says it quite loudly too. Deafening, in fact. This stupid 30-second clip explains the undeniable, complete, and total idiocy and failure of our time more effectively than a library's worth of books and more thoroughly than every single video on YouTube or the internet. From SJW culture war nonsense to the blatant shill hackery on display in every establishment media outlet, to the deceptive and superficial value of next-gen hardware and the profit-driven agenda and corporate Marxism that long ago replaced entertainment and value as the beating heart of all modern video games. My first thought after I saw this was, shit, what do people need me for? This says everything that I've ever wanted to say, but better than I could ever say it. This is what our favorite hobby looks like right now. This is the raw essence of everything gaming is in 2020. Of everything that our culture is in 2020 even. Take a good look, motherfuckers. That's the whole video. I got nothing else. What else is there? What else could possibly be said? I mean, aside, of course, from congratulations, GameSpot, you've finally managed to create something of cultural relevance again. Though, I'm sure not in a way that you intended. Holy fuck. Our culture is now officially way past the point of even extreme self-parody. This is peak clown world shit. As for what types of madness could possibly be awaiting us beyond this fucking point, I don't know, but either way, we're gonna find out together. Once more unto the breach, my friends. We love you today. We love you all the way.